How you doing, guys? Another video coming at you. This is basically about what do you keep in your car. There's been a lot of videos done on what you need to survive in your car. I mean, it's been done to death. I'm just kind of throwing in my own 2 cents. But what do you keep in your car? Like, all those people in Virginia, there are people that were freezing because they were there for a day, day and a half. You could get stuck. You could go off the road into an area where no one sees you. A lot of different things could happen. Your wife could get pissed off at you and kick you out of the house. It happens. What do you keep in your car? What do you have to spend the night in your vehicle if you have to? So that's kind of what this video is about, coming right at you. So the question is, what do you guys have in your car? So normally in the summertime, I have an SOE day pack that is kind of my setup for the idea that if I had to be in my car overnight, that's what I would use. But I have found that I need a little bit more room for wintertime stuff. So this is basically what I'm running right now. This is an LA Police Gear bag. Jaeger kind of turned me on to them. They're actually really, really well built. And going to come with you, back it out a little bit there. Okay, so I did a get home bag thing years ago, and honestly, the contents really have not changed. My basic idea is I have a hammock tent, which is right here. This is by whatever that is, Sun Year. Prepare Patriot did a video on these, more extensive. Actually, I haven't done one yet. He did one instead of me. But it's good hammock tent, gives you everything you need. I don't know how well it would hold up over long-term periods of time, but for short-term, getting home, stay overnight camping, I'm sure it would do just fine. And there are some advantages to being off the ground, unless you have the proper sleeping pad and that kind of stuff. So there's that. I also have this. This is a SOL Escape Bivy. So think of a Mylar blanket that's more ruggedized. So if I was going to be in my car overnight, I would be in that, in my clothes minus my shoes, with this. Maybe with my shoes. I don't know. With the inside of this, in that. Okay? And I also have a blanket that I always keep in my car regardless. I use it more for having to get on the ground and work than anything else half the time, but that it's there as well. This is my fire making kit. I'm not messing around with, doing a bow drill. I'm gonna cheat. Well, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So this is a pull start fire stick. So basically there's two tabs on either end. You pull them opposite directions. I think you tie one to a solid object and pull the other. And this will burn for, I think, 20 minutes. It says 30 minutes. I think when Jaeger did it, I think it was like 20 to 25 minutes that it burned. So I have a couple of those in there. I also have some waterproof matches, lighter, thing like that. So I'm cheating if I can. So there's that. I also have food. I have medical, a big thing of medical. A pillow for my hammock. Food's down here. This is just basic toiletry shit right here. This is all medical right there. This is interesting. This has got, Jaeger did a video on this too. So what this has in here, let me see if I can get it open with one hand. I'm sure I look like a retard doing this on camera, but it is what it is. So this is a water filter that is battery powered. So what this does is you basically stick one end of this into like a creek. You have to prime the filter first. There's pretty clear instructions, and it will pump the water into a container. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. Because think about it, you can set this up, walk away, do other things. Also have a couple life straws in there because they're cheap. This is also an SL product. This is basically one of the ruggedized tarps. I would probably use this I would hang this over, set this up over the hammock with some paracord that I have in this pouch right here. I also have a pair of just straight leather gloves. There are times when straight leather gloves are the thing to have. On my person, I always have gloves. If they're usually some kind of mechanics gloves. These are the mechanics, like they're winter gloves. They're incredibly light, but they really do a good job. In here, I have some signaling stuff, light sticks. These things, I've done a video on these as well. These are battery powered, basically like battery powered flares is the way to think of them. I have a couple flashlights in there as well. I have batteries up here. In the front of the bag, there's like this helmet pouch. I'm not going to use a helmet. What I do have is basically a soft shell waterproof jacket. I also have with me usually some kind of a Columbia jacket. Let's see. This is just random stuff. There's a Sawyer filter. Most of this is empty. That's one other thing too, guys. Just because you can fit it in the bag does not mean you need to shove it in your bag. What do I have here? Probably gloves. I think I have gloves in here. Do you believe these are gloves? Yep, gloves and a hat. That's pretty much it. The side pouches, you can kind of, if you can see it here or not. But this side pouch here, I think they're intended basically for water bottles. I have magazines in there. If I'm walking home, I am going to have some kind of a firearm with me, and it'll probably be a rifle and my EDC pistol on my side. So that's really it. So that's the bag. I mean, it seems like a decent bag. Seems like it's pretty well built. It's got this laser cut molly. There should be a video out coming before this one about my distaste for laser cut molly. But I don't plan on mollying anything to the bag. So there you go. And that's really, let me turn this bad boy around. There we go. And you get to look at my ugly mug again. So that's it, guys. So that's pretty much it. Think about what you have in your car. Think about what you might need to have in your car. It's just something to think about, something to keep on your mind, because the reality is when this stuff happens, we never plan for it. It just happens. So keep it in mind. Use your brain. Figure out how you can fix these problems when they come up, before they're a real problem for you. And that way, even if you're prepared, maybe someone else isn't, and you can help somebody else. I think a lot of us have that mindset, at least I hope that we do. So that's it, guys. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. And that's it. More videos coming out. I'm really looking forward to the trip down to North Carolina this spring. Really looking forward to doing that. I'll be doing a video also on the rifle that, my first factory rifle. That'll be coming up sometime soon. And that's pretty much it, guys. Remember, your path is out there. Go find it.